Patrick Taylor, Chairman and President of Taylor Energy Company.
Mike, I thought you were going to get into production figures, and I thought I was going to have to correct you, but you didn't, and I appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you know that I've never expected such an honor. And apparently they didn't expect me to be this tall. My mother, who is here with me tonight, my mother remembers that when I first came to Houston in 1951, I was riding on top of a trailer full of used furniture. But it was not, by the way, a turnip truck, which has been reported on occasion since. But the point is, when I first came to Houston, I did not know what to expect. But after a year in public school, as Mike has said, I was incredibly fortunate enough to receive a scholarship to the Kincaid School. And it was at Kincaid that I first started becoming aware of what I was capable of. Kincaid, of course, also became aware of what I was capable of and quickly learned that they would have to be patient and forgiving as well as charitable. And I appreciated that. 3 years later, I left Houston, hitching a ride to a job roughnecking in South Louisiana, and enrollment at Louisiana State University. Now at that time, not only did I not know what to expect, but I learned upon arriving for registration to LSU that they didn't know what to expect either, because I had neglected to apply. But in one of those rare strokes of good fortune that benefits us Horatio Alger recipients, LSU had never even seen a Kincaid graduate, so they allowed me to enter. And of course, fortunately for me, LSU also proved to be patient and forgiving as well as charitable. 3.5 years later, I finished at LSU, thinking that I had completed my education and that I finally knew what to expect. Then I went to work. For Mr. John W. Meekum, Sr. of Houston, and quickly learned that I had not completed my education and I certainly had not known what to expect. Fortunately, I continued my education working for Mr. Meekum, and I didn't have to know what to expect because he told me. After 6 years, I learned that Mr. Meekum was not always patient, forgiving, or charitable, when he fired me. And I certainly hadn't expected that. But I soon went in business for myself, and over 20 years, and especially in the last 5 months in the oil business, I have finally realized that we are never to know what to expect. I want my friends to notice I'm doing this without my glasses on. But seriously, what I would like to leave with you is that in a society such as ours, we are perhaps destined never to know what to expect, and rightly so, because we do have the freedom and the responsibility to succeed or to fail. Equally important, there are no limitations. In this country, the movement, which is what we're here for tonight, the movement between have-not and have is not limited. It is not limited by tradition. It is not limited by law. It is not limited by practice. We still have, in 1986, a society that rewards hard work, integrity, and guts. We are not even limited by talent or the lack of it, by intelligence or the lack of it. I know this for a certainty. After all, I stand before you tonight, and who would ever expected that? Thank you.